Personal care. Okay, I'm going to get in your personal space for a minute. It's just you and me. How you take care of yourself is really important. And what I'm talking about is how you take care of yourself physically. Brushing your teeth, that is something that is imperative. You don't get to decide, well, I'm not going to do that. Somebody once told me, in fact, it was my nurse, we were talking about flossing, and she told me, you only have to floss the ones you want to keep. And it made an impact on me. I decided, I'd really like to keep all my teeth. So I floss. You need to floss every single tooth. And when you brush, make sure you brush for a long enough time. You don't just brush and be done. At least once a day. And it will impact the health of your mouth. And there have been studies that say that if you really take care of your mouth and your gums, it impacts other diseases down the road. And I would have never thought that heart disease and gum disease might have a link, but there are findings. It really makes a difference. That bacteria in your mouth needs to be removed. And it's going to make your breath smell better. It's going to make people like to be closer to you. And it will make you actually feel better. Personal hygiene, taking showers every day, especially after sports and working out. You want to do that. And I'm talking about putting that soap on so it lathers, so you have those bubbles all over your body, inside every place that you want it to be clean. And lather it up and wash it off. When you're washing your hair, make sure you have enough suds and bubbles that you can feel that it's working. And when you rinse it out, if you don't know if it's rinsed out all the way, well, you take a hair and you pull it through, and if it squeaks, you got it. What about taking care of dirty clothes? Putting dirty clothes back on your clean body after you've done it, it's not kosher. It's not so cool. And it doesn't feel good. And if you start practicing these good habits, you'll start finding that it's going to make you be more professional, and it's going to help you be better in the success you want to achieve in your life. Keeping your room clean, it works. It's magic. Making your bed every single day. It may not seem like a big deal. Try it for a week, then try it for another week. It makes a difference. And it is simple. And when you get into a routine of doing it, it really works. And everybody's routine is just a little different. So find your routine. If it's something that is a little hard for you, well, now's the time to start deciding, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure my room's clean. I'm going to make sure my clothes are clean. I'm going to put my clothes away after they're washed. I'm going to even help wash them. These little things really, really add up. What about eating the right foods? Drinking the right drinks? And there are so many things out there that are to promote the businesses of the ones selling it, that they don't always have our best interest in mind. Water is awesome. Water is your friend. And when you drink enough water, it really helps everything. It helps your complexion, it helps your energy, it helps your organs work. If you don't have enough water, things shrivel up and they just don't pump so well. And it also helps when you exercise. You sweat, you need to replenish that water. Your plate when you eat needs to look beautiful. And beautiful means colors and every aspect of the rainbow on there almost. A little bit of meat, some fruit, some vegetables, some carbs, in all proportions. And if you do the proportions correctly, and if you start noticing how you feel, you're going to start getting feedback on what you do. And that is your own responsibility. If you find that you eat something and after a little while it makes you just feel gross, but you really like it, start cutting it back. Start cutting it out. I've had a lot of experiments in my life where I have eaten things and I have tested, so what do I feel like? And some things I just feel downright nasty. Not right after I ate them, or actually right when I was eating them, they tasted pretty good and I felt pretty good. But when you start becoming in tune with how you feel, you're going to be able to really live a wonderful life. And it's going to empower you to do things that you didn't realize you could. It's interesting how you live and how you take care of yourself, the posture you sit with, how you stand, what you exude, what vibes you give off are a culmination of how you take care of yourself. And people like to be around people who feel good. So realize that you are impacting not only your own health and what's going to happen later on in your life, because when you start really taking care of your body like this is your responsibility, this is something that has been given to you to be instrumental in doing what you want to do in your life, you start taking care of it very differently. Even the attitudes, the thoughts impact our health more than we could ever give credence to. Those negative, nasty thoughts are garbage. It's like that full garbage can. Empty it out and then put the positive thoughts in. And, sometimes you just need to breathe. And it's the best way to let go of some of that pressure. So when you need a moment, just breathe. And guess what? Breathing is very, very good for us. Those deep breaths in and out really, they align us. So start finding your habits of personal care. Start taking care of yourself like this is your responsibility. And you are going to be more successful in your life because of it.